Well, now this is getting worse, I think. Look, it's starting to pool on the floor here. I'm really going to have a word with Richard about this. Anyway, we should get on with things. I need to get a new sword for one thing, because this one is a bit pants, all said and done. I've got a few emeralds. I can buy one over at the... which way is it? That way. Old village for 14, but I would need to add things to it, obviously, so I need to get some more emeralds, I believe. Speaking of Richard, he said he left some over there for freebie use because he's not been on much, which, I guess, he's probably been on more than me. But, so let's go over there and power up our sword. Here we go then, freebies. Totem of Undying, and I guess we can do a stack. That'll be helpful. I killed a pigman earlier, so we want, I believe, this chap here as a sword for 14. It's only got Unbreaking 1 on it, that's fine. I was talking about Axolotls. Perhaps we should read one of those while we're here. What was the next fact? Axolotl. There are 5 colours of axolotl: pink, brown, yellow, cyan and blue. There you go. I need a small stack. So what do we want for a good sword? We want a sharpness. 29. Okay, I do need a bookshelf first. So I have some books. Actually, I've got an axe, haven't I? Wee, quicker. So, back to sharpness. We would need unbreaking and mending at a minimum. Mending, there's my boy. And unbreaking is a U, so down here. There we go. 13. Perfectamundo. Anything else we want? Sweeping edge, flame. See what the prices are. I've got 19 emeralds left. Sweeping edge would be this way. 16. We can get sweeping edge if we want to kill more things. What else goes well on a sword? Multi-shot, probably not. Looting, that's probably better. Yeah, 14. Oh, we need another book. This is gonna... Can't get looting right away then. Let's get some more emeralds. Let's see what we can go and do back home. Alright, there we go. I grabbed some sugar cane. And I had a bit of leather back. Well, one piece of leather back, so I can grab the old looting. I just need to put these on. Now, last time I found there are no anvils in here for, I guess, reasons. But they are out here, holding things up. So, if it does go wrong, perhaps I should disenchant this first, actually. I'll remember to repair the anvils if it does break. Disenchanters are up here. There we go. Perfect. You may notice some new sounds. I'm testing out a sound thing that gives you different footstep noises when you walk over things. Right, 3 and 1, 5. Looting 3, so how's it go? Put the largest one, see that's 3 to do. That's 7. That's only 3 again. I can't remember. Let's see if I've got enough levels. 5 and 23. Need to go to the Enderman farm. Okay, time to get on things to do, but first I've just realised something we can do quickly in here, in the mansion that is. 1 second, I will get to the right place. I believe Mia has exactly what we need. Perfect. Just a gas left to get. Anyway, I need to do a little bit of shopping, so we're going to head out to the nearby shops. Is it turning dark? Or is that just my imagination? Well, it's not dark enough yet, so we need to pop over here and have a chat with the creeper. So we can buy teddy bears for a diamond, or this is the way things work. If I remember where I put my diamonds. It is getting dark, isn't it? Anyway, we'll do a quick shop here. So if we get like 2 of those and put those in there, we can get 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of rockets, and then a quick trip to bed, I think. The other thing we want then would be a rocket. Not a rocket, an elytra. So I'm going to get up there. Well, first we're going to have a snack. And then we're going to make use of these. $17 should be enough for an elytra. And let's get a couple of shulker shells. Okay, now we can get down quite easily. What's going on over these guys? Oh yeah, they sell random gear. Don't need anything of that at the moment. We have our elytra on. So we can just glide back down. And if we go over here is where our other bit of shopping we want to do is. This is selling like hotcakes, so I don't want to spend too much time. I don't know why I opened my ender chest there. Should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say. Glass, 32 per payment. All items sold in exchange for nether items and nether blocks. Don't have nether items, I guess I can accept diamond too. Okay, that's good because we don't have any of that. So 32 for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Right. And now we're done here in the shopping. So we need to go and gather a few other bits and pieces. Primarily stone. Be back with you in a bit then. here we are then at the start of where we're going to build a cow farm. It's going to be about this wide, I think, to start out with. I mean, it can, in theory, go be expanded in most directions, but I think I'm going to start sort of just trying to fit it in this bit here. I've tried to centre it in this bit that goes back that way, but we may need to build a little floor underneath it later on, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So this is going to be our, basically, can we push back a bit? No, maybe leave some space there. It's going to be the collection point. For the moment it's not going to be too large. Okay, where was I before I was interrupted by the doorbell? Right, I'm setting this up. Just a small chest for the moment. And then we're going to need a couple of those. So this here is a dual-purpose killing chamber. Basically we'll funnel the cows in here, and they will come in here and stand there. And you can slice at them with a looting sword if you want. Alternatively, if we flip this switch, this will lift up the piston, bring out the lava in it, and then there'll be a lava blade which should cook and kill anything. So everything will all end up in over here. Now, where are we going to get the cows from? Next stage of building. This here then is the growing chamber. I'm sure you remember, cows are taller than 1 block when they're adult, and only 1 block tall when they're small. So if we drop cows, baby cows in here, they'll come down here, and they'll live or be fine to wander back and forth. There is a hole here 1 block down that they can get back up that way, but they can't go that way, so they don't go into the killing chamber too early. But when they grow up, they will pop up into the water and be transported along here and into the chamber, which is exactly what we want. Now, just grab those out of there, and now we need to start work on the delivery systems, but the sun is going down, so I'll need to pop off for a little nap shortly. But sort of, yeah, if you're low enough, if you're a cow, you will float over and into here, and then can't get out. And we should be able to, I think, by going through the wall here. Right, so here's the delivery system. So you have to imagine little baby cows come along this way. This is probably going to be further back, but at the moment it's a little short. So down there is a waterlogged half slab, and next to it is a fence post. So that is like a half drop, and then that is half up from where it is. So what happens basically is that they're only half a block below the soul sand, so they step up normally into the water stream. I think I first saw this in a video by Wattles, but I'll have to look and find out where it was. And then second problem with water and things going into it is that often as soon as they hit the edge of the bubbles, they start going up. So if you have blocks above them, they bang into them and get stuck there. So I've taken those out, and at the top there's sort of a catchment if they go too high that pushes them back over. Hopefully there's a little flow in there that may suck them in as well, so that's two methods of coming, and then they will be dropped down. So let's pretend I'm a small baby cow. Difficult one, I know, but there we go. So we come in here, we would be pushed along in here, over the soul sand, straight up, over again, and down into here. Now as a baby cow I would normally go straight through there and land. That's why the drop's quite so high, and land here and stay here. But then when I grow up, I would get bounced up here and along through into the chamber. So that's how that's going to work. Now I'm going to go and build the breeding area, which is probably going to be a bit time-lapse because it's quite large and boring. So back with you in a bit. So, interesting point to note that I thought of when thinking about this farm Mojang hasn't actually added any new meats to the game since version 1.8, which is 27 years ago now, 2014. That was when they added, what was it, mutton for the sheep, which had been in for a while, rabbits, and I think some of the fish got added at that point as well. But we already had raw fish in the game that got renamed to cod at some point. Since then, no new meats. They've added beetroot soups, kelp, and several different types of berries. And I guess, can you include chocolate in that? Because you get the chocolate seeds, whatever. And you can make cake with that, but cake was already in. I think? No. What am I talking about? Anyway, that's not important. Point is, no meat added since version 1.8. But since then we have added a few more animals that could drop meat. So with llamas, you could add llama meat. Don't they include horses? I mean, horse meat is a thing that people eat, but horses were added back in before this, so that was a choice back then as well. Parrots, you could have some sort of, I mean, we'd already have chickens, so, but I guess nobody really eats parrots, they're quite scrawny. Turtles, the actual version of fish, I suppose that's kind of a thing, but nobody really farms them much. Dolphins, tricky one about dropping their meat, I guess. Hoglins, but they only drop the existing pork chops. And the goat. Goat is one you'd think might have a meat if you were going to add it, because goat is definitely something that people eat. But I think this is I think that Mojang is doing deliberately, I would say. Well, I don't know, I've never seen them say it. They don't want to add ways of farming passive animals that involves killing them. Since when they added the turtles, they made it so you can get the scoots without killing them. Dolphins, there's no point killing them. Hoglins, well, I say they're pretty aggressive, so perhaps that counts. But goats, again, goats are a thing you'd think they'd be like sheep or cows, something you could farm. But they've not actually added it yet, I think. The idea is going to be that you're going to sort of have to tempt them into trying to butt you and having them butt into a tree, and then you'll drop the horn. If that's coming at all, I don't know. But that's obviously a definite design choice, isn't it? So I think they're trying to make... Oh yeah, of course, bees. I forgot about bees. Bees are added and you can farm them, but you don't kill them. You have to keep them alive so they get the honey from them. That's another system for farming without killing. I think that's a design philosophy at the moment, and one that we're not going to see change. So I don't think we're going to see any new meats added, but we've still got the cows. So yeah. So I don't expect to see any new meats added to the game anytime soon. If that's really what Mojang are doing, that's their choice, I guess. But it is. Sometimes wonder if they might relent. I mean, not to say that every way of farming is entirely ethical. If you make an iron farm, the idea that you're scaring 3 sentient, well, they're not really sentient, but the idea is that they're living people in Minecraft. You're scaring 3 villagers continuously in order to get them to magically generate a golem, and I feel that's somehow worse than slaughtering poor old animals for their flesh. Anyway, here we are. We're going to check out how the breeding works just for this one pair. So what you do is you breed them with the usual wheat method. And the baby drops down, goes up the tube, into the chamber. And then I get attacked by a zombie. But all's good. I think we're going to end this episode here with a little bit of good news. The dripping from above has stopped. There's no more puddles on the floor. I think that means Richard has sorted things out because I've done nothing. So let's pop over there and see what's actually happened. Well, looks like the river has silted up, which is one solution, I guess. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. If you'd like to visit the other alphas, their links are all down below. Particularly Richard, who I believe has recently put his back out and has been on a bit of bed rest, which is, well, I suppose it can be fun if you like to watch things, but I hear he's got a new gig coming up soon at a fringe festival in Australia, which I imagine he's hoping to be much better for. So go over, pop over his channel, say hi to him. He also streams on Twitch at times, so you can catch him there as well. And I will see you all again in the next episode. So bye for now.